In a world ravaged by endless conflict, there exists a legend, a whisper on the lips of soldiers huddled around dying campfires. They speak of the widow of 1,000 wars. Her name is Alara, though few remember it now. She is not a warrior, not a queen, but a phantom who walks the blood-soaked earth, a living monument to sorrow. They say she first appeared centuries ago, a young woman who lost her beloved in the very first clash of a war that would never truly end. As she wept over his body, something changed. The tears that fell did not evaporate. They seemed to crystallize her grief, freezing her in time. She did not age. She did not wither. As long as she mourned, she would endure. From that day forward, Alara became a constant presence on the battlefield. She would appear in the aftermath, a silent figure moving among the fallen. She learned their names, their stories, the faces of the loved ones they left behind. Each soldier's death became her own loss, each widow's cry a new verse in her unending lament. She wore their grief like a shroud, and in doing so, she defied the very passage of years. Generals rose and fell, empires crumbled to dust, but Alara remained. Some saw her as a curse, a grim omen of death, others, a saint. Soldiers would leave small tokens on the battlefield, hoping to earn her silent blessing, a prayer that their families would be spared the sorrow she embodied. They say she carries a locket, and inside, not a portrait, but a tiny, polished mirror. In it, she sees the faces of every soldier she has mourned, a 1,000-strong army of ghosts that keeps her young, keeps her eternal. But what happens when the wars finally cease? When the last sword is sheathed, and the last drum falls silent? Legend has an answer for that too. When there's no more grief to bear, no new loss to add to her collection, Alara will finally be free. She'll begin to age. The lines of 1,000 years will etch themselves onto her face in moments. Her hair will turn to silver, then to snow. And she will finally be able to rest. Not as a legend, but as a woman who loved, lost, and remembered them all. Thank you for watching. If you were moved by Alara's story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more legends from the forgotten corners of history.